It's Hoppe Hour!
Welcome back to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Yes, now. What? Now. If I hit this button, boom, the whole program's gonna start.
Okay, well, hit it.
All right.
And now, something completely different.
Smoke medical weed every day.
The following thoughts on Hoppe Hour represent Ryan Hoppe and that's it. Listener discretion is advised.
Live from Tampa Bay, you are tuned in to Hoppe Hour.
He's the voice of a generation that got screwed by the baby boomers. Welcome back to Hoppe Hour.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour starts in 4, 3, 2. Hoppe. This is Hoppe Hour with Hoppe.
That's me.
Where we at?
Always going in, never doubt it. Never worry about the dollar. Need a source or trending topic. We the hottest, search about us. Competition microscopic, never copied. I'm a giant rolling weed up, now we flying. H-O-P-P-E. 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 You already know how we are in your system.
Hey, TikTok. I am sorry. Can you please forgive me? Pretty please with a cherry on top. By the way, this is Hoppe Hour. I am your host, Ryan Hoppe, hanging out with you and you. And don't think I forgot about you for the next hour or 2 hours. 856-49-HOPPE. That's 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. And you can always email me, ryanhopperadio@gmail.com. So, TikTok. All of a sudden, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, TikTok is doing this thing where you'll never guess what happened. I made a video about those OnlyFans stars that are step siblings, who all of a sudden, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, decided to have a kid. And they're making a bunch of porns as well. And I typed in the word porn in my description of the video on TikTok. And I was getting about thousands of views beforehand. I made a second TikTok. Now, since I put in the word PORN on my TikTok, I'm not even getting 70 downloads. I'm getting like 2 views. 70 downloads. I'm getting 2 downloads. 70 downloads. And something told me when I was putting up the video, I was like, this isn't worth it. But me trying to be edgy. TikTok. I am very sorry. Could you please forgive me? We had such a good thing going the way that I was like making videos and everybody was watching them. And now I can't even get 70 downloads. I'm sorry. Can you please forgive me? What if I make a video about a clout chasing imbecile who is nothing without the man? Can you forgive me then? Can you?
Whoa! Happy hot topic!
This bumbling idiot's talking again.
If someone is telling you they're your f***ing soulmate on day 2 of hanging out, run for hills. Like, what was I?
Brianna ChickenFry is talking again. It's never her fault. It's the man's fault. Because deep down, she knows that she's a psychopath. Deep down, she knows that she's unlovable. She's impossible to date. It's never her fault. The breakup with Zach Bryan was more than a month ago. And guess what she did? She went on another podcast. Oh, if you're such an independent female, just work on your Plan Brie podcast that you do and work on your own brand. When you claim you don't need the man, but you keep talking about your ex, because I have personal experience with this, you do need the man.
Brianna LaPaglia opens up about red flags she says she ignored in her relationship with Zach Bryan.
He obviously didn't ignore him because he dumped you. Maybe you're the walking red flag.
The TikToker and Barstool Sports podcast host, known as Brianna ChickenFry on social media, has been open about her October breakup from the singer.
It really drives hot-ass girls nuts when they get dumped. Because they're the ones that are supposed to be dumping the man. They're the ones that are supposed to be, breaking up with the man, making the man feel bad. But when the man does it to them, it is like a wake-up call to them where they're like, I'm not perfect.
Now she's sharing what she thinks were warning signs all along, telling Alex Earl in a December 12th episode of her podcast.
Called Hot Mess with Alex Earl. Oh, I bet you're so edgy. I bet you drink wine and sleep with a lot of guys.
And I think the red flags and like what people should look out for is like such an intense bond so quickly.
Oh yeah, forget about love. Because Brianna ChickenFry got played, quote unquote, we don't know what she contributed. She never goes, well, I did something wrong. Like with my breakups, I would sometimes get a little mad and yell, I'll be honest. I'd get a little mad. And I said sorry, and we went our separate ways. Brianna, you don't ever see her taking any accountability. Oh, it's the man's fault. When is it ever your fault, Brianna? Because you're not perfect. You don't look that pretty with the braids you have in this picture.
Which, like, when you get into it, you think it's cool and it's fun, and you're like, this is my soulmate. But if someone is telling you they're your fucking soulmate,
and you're the one that fell for it, dummy.
On day 2 of hanging out, run for hills. Like, what was I thinking?
No, I know.
Oh, they're doing a podcast where they're sitting on a couch and they're like kneeling on a couch like it's girlfriend time. The only way people would care about that podcast is if you guys began having sex.
She claims Zach's admiration of her quickly spiraled into criticism and explains that Zach's fame might have clouded her judgment.
Oh, really? So you're saying you're a cloud chaser? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls out there, specifically men out there, if you have a chance to date this cloud chaser, she's pretty much admitting that she was only with Zach Bryan for his attention. If you have a chance to date her.
If this was a normal,
like Joe Schmo,
I wouldn't look at him. I'm admitting that I'm nothing without popular men.
Like the first time he would have said, or not the first time, maybe like him getting me.
She's walking back her words because she's lying.
The first time he would have said, or not the first time, maybe like him getting me tattooed on him like after a week, I would have been like, that's crazy. But because he was him, I'm like, oh, that's Rockstar. But like that should have been a red flag.
Yeah. The 25-year-old has accused Zach of narcissistic emotional abuse.
Oh, I bet you were perfect. You're such an angel. You're so perfect. You're so amazing, Brianna.
During her year-long relationship with her ex.
Oh, get over it. It's been almost like 6 months already. And honestly, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, it's not really been 6 months, but it feels like it's just been blowing over and over. All we hear about. But what I'm saying is, if it was a year-long relationship, it shouldn't take that long to get over with. Wasn't like it was 10 years.
She also alleged that the singer's team offered her $12 million to sign a non-disclosure agreement.
Yeah, because they wanted her to shut up. Shut up. You're annoying.
E! News has reached out to Zach
and has not heard back, right? Or maybe E! News did reach out, because in all these videos, they go, E! News reached out. And I don't think they're going to hear back. Let's see.
To sign a non-disclosure agreement. E! News has reached out to Zach Bryan for comment, but has not yet heard back.
I've often wondered about E! News, like if maybe they should look themselves in the mirror and be like, we reach out for comment all the time.
Shut up!
And we get declined. I think we're doing something wrong. Alrighty. 856-49-HOPPE. It's 856-494. I can't stand Brianna ChickenFry. Here's the headline that Tampa Bay is just covered up and not talked about. But if this happened anywhere else...
Whoa! Happy hot topic!
This happened in Philly or Chicago, we'd get tons of coverage down here, but everyone kisses the ass of the Rays.
Tomorrow, the trial of Tampa Bay Rays shortstop will begin in the Dominican Republic.
Wander Franco.
Tomorrow, the trial of Tampa Bay Rays shortstop will begin in the Dominican Republic. Wander Franco faces serious charges in a sexual abuse and trafficking case involving a 14-year-old girl.
What a good guy. This was the guy that the Tampa Bay media was applauding as the next face of the Tampa Bay Rays. Well, he would have been the face of the team until it was time to pay him, and then he would have gone to the Yankees if this never happened.
Investigators say Franco paid the girl's mother thousands of dollars in exchange for a sexual relationship with the teen.
It's just normal behavior.
His trial is expected to last several months, and if convicted, he faces up to 20 years in prison.
Oh, I'm sure the local media will be covering that. I don't know.
And right now, Tampa Bay Rays getting ready for that 2025 regular season. The team has moved over.
Alrighty. I am so bored talking about baseball, man. I have that saying, if I'm bored, you're bored. And just hearing about baseball is making me bored. Hailey Bieber, happy for Selena, shows love for engagement news as she likes the picture about Selena being engaged. Which that's very noble of Hailey, because she was the side chick that Justin Bieber was dancing back and forth with when he was with Selena. So the least you could do is say sorry for ruining that relationship. 856-49-HOPPY. That's 856-494-6773. You could tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. And you can, Ryan Hoppe Radio at gmail.com. We're going to play some audio of a sex doctor, Laura Berman, I believe it's Dr. Laura, talking about why women are attracted to Luigi Mangione because they have daddy issues. Let me wait for this to load. All right, let's hear from this sex doctor. I've often wondered, though, what it's like having sex with a sex doctor. Like, if they're good, if they're just boring missionary queens.
I don't think we've seen this much hype in a long time, or maybe ever, around a alleged murderer.
You notice it's all the people in their early 20s that got messed up during COVID. He would murder you. Do you notice that Luigi Mangione took someone's life? Why do you think, if you guys were to date, if he were to be in an argument, why he wouldn't murder you? He has no morals.
Becoming this lusted after figure. Honestly, I think social media has more to do with it than anything else.
Oh, you anonymous nerds.
Feel like this is the most significant kind of, this wasn't a school shooting. It could be a really attractive school shooter, for instance.
Like James Holmes wasn't bad looking.
And I don't think he would be getting the same hype as Luigi is getting. I think the reason he's getting the hype is the combination of the power of social media, the fact that he's extremely attractive.
Oh, she wants to sleep on him.
And the fact that he's committed a crime that, many people in their darkest moments have kind of halfway wished for. Not that they.
By the way, this sex doctor, she sounds like she really wants to sleep with Luigi Mangione. This is what you could have had, Luigi, if you were just an everyday average Joe. But you had to kill somebody, and now you won't get laid unless they give you conjugal visits.
They would wish on it for real. But
you couldn't even get laid because of your back pain.
That he's speaking to the social conscience right now in a way that makes him kind of sexy to people.
If you find Luke Mangione sexy, please don't talk to me. I have no interest in getting to know you.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Hey, man, if I'm right here for all my homeboys out there that like goddamn Chucky dolls, man. Them good guy dolls, you know what I'm saying? On the outside, everything lovely, but bitch, you meet Chucky. Here we go.
mama be feeling my swag. I know she gon' give me that pussy. First she be calling me Harry, and then she be calling me money. I know she know, I know she know that I ain't no motherfucking rookie. She know, I know she know that I ain't no motherfucking rookie. Lil' mama be feeling my swagger. I know she gon' give me that pussy. First she be calling me Harry, and then she be calling me money. I know she know, I know she know that I ain't no motherfucking rookie. She know, I know she know that I ain't no motherfucking rookie. I'm retarded on that corner, how you want it, I'm gon' serve yo's. A rock been in my pocket, you gon' smell me when I'm coming. Zen, smile at coke and crack, have you the proudest in the part. Gain weight, then lose it all, swear I do it all on purpose. Hold on, fuck he talking back, that nigga ain't on, quit pretending. These niggas think he seeing me, tell them fellas keep looking out of sight, I'm out of mind. I make her feel it in the spine while I beat it from behind. I not feel like I wasted my time. Don't know her name, made her leave on the ring. We both married, you ain't gotta explain. You can tell it when you see me, I ain't never been a lame. I ain't backing down from shit, all I do is escalate. I'm on a come up round this bitch, time to get paid, then fuck out my way while I work my tail. My swagger, I know she gon' give me that pussy. First she be calling me Harry, and then she be calling me money. I know she know, I know she know that I ain't no motherfucking rookie. She know, I know she know that I ain't no motherfucking rookie. Lil' mama be feeling my swagger. I know she gon' give me that pussy. First she be calling me Harry, and then she be calling me money. I know she know, I know she know that I ain't no motherfucking rookie. She know, I know she know that I ain't no motherfucking rookie. I break a bitch down, no remix. I keep the list coming like an ass whooping. Get a high little, no cheat code. Ass tip, boy, I came up Miracle Whipping. Turning nothing into sun, teach myself something. Make a fish girl do tricks like dolphins. Had to see Rudy B, cause that last nigga tried me and he fucked me up with that old bass. I seen it all there, it ain't drop for nothing. Might have lost yards, but the driving ended. Shake back real, still scoring on niggas. Let me tell you something else about me. I know and buck, ain't ran from nobody. Google my record full of jazz batters, refusing to let anybody try me. I beat that nigga ass for a minute. Folk locked me down for like 24 hours. Ain't even been in here 36. I've been pepper sprayed and denied new shit. Won't bend, can't break, and I die before I fold. Game on the line and it's 4th and inches. Shit getting real in a matter of seconds. The game on the line and it's 4th and inches. Shit getting real in a matter of seconds. Mama be feeling my swagger. I know she gon' give me that pussy. First she be calling me Harry, and then she be calling me money. I know she know, I know she know that I ain't no motherfucking rookie. She know, I know she know that I ain't no motherfucking rookie. Lil' mama be feeling my swagger. I know she gon' give me that pussy. First she be calling me Harry, and then she be calling me money. I know she know, I know she know that I ain't no motherfucking rookie. She know, I know she know that I ain't no motherfucking rookie.
Yeah, what's up, man? It's Aston Rashawn, man. You know, they love me. They out here thugging. Love that shit. They're attracted to it. Good guys finish last. Not this bitch. I know she gon' give me that pussy. Try to be oh, shit.
That was Giago Jones with Feel My Swag. 856 49 Hoppe. I just had to run to the car, so I'm a little out of breath. It's 856 494 6773.
Hoppe Hour will be right back.
I'm old. Let me catch my breath. This following segment has been brought to you by Daisy Beasy Honey at daisybeasyhoney.com. The best doll date CBD honey around. Comes in the form of a lollipop, a honey stick, whatever the hell you need. Go to daisybeasyhoney.com. And at checkout, use keyword Hoppe to save 20%.
And now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
Or afternoon.
Welcome back to Hoppe Hour. With Ryan Hoppe.
It's Hoppe Hour!
Hey, what's up? I'm Woody. That's Greg Gorey.
What's up?
Menace.
Hi.
Gina Grad.
Hey.
Seabass. There's Sammy.
Hello.
We are The Woody Show. And you are listening to Hoppe Hour. With Ryan Hoppe.
Hoppe Hour, where your medical card is required to listen.
Don't be offended. Please don't be offended. He's sorry in advance.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Yeah. Yo, diamond of the Hoppe Hour, worldwide broadcast. Tune in for the studio left, gossip a mess. Ryan Hoppe on the mic, kicking off the night. Talking about the love, the news, keeping it tight. 85 609 46 773. Hit the digits, call the show, set your mind free. From dating tips to wild tales, ain't no rest in the world. Syndicated, Hoppe is the best. Hoppe Hour's live, from coast to coast. Turn the volume up, raise a toast. Worldwide, the city lights glowing bright.
Oh, sure.
Ryan Hoppe.
That's me.
Celebrate the night, hot topics, saucy talk, tales so fly.
Oh, sure.
Celeb secrets to reasons why.
Yeah.
Late night vibing, the airwaves ignite.
Got it.
Hour hitting hard, feeling so right. Feel the rhythm, feel the beat.
This is AI, isn't that frightening?
On repeat, never tire. From dawn till dusk, the stories they climb. On Hoppe Hour, time flies by and rhyme. Hoppe Hour's live, from coast to coast. Turn the volume up.
This is good.
Raise a toast, worldwide. The city lights glowing bright with Ryan Hoppe. We celebrate the night.
856
Hoppe Hour's live.
49 Hoppe.
Coast, turn the volume up.
856 494 6773.
It's glowing bright with Ryan Hoppe. We celebrate the night.
You're tweeting me. At Ryan Hoppe Radio.
Live from celeb secrets to reasons why.
You can always email me. Ryan Hoppe Radio at gmail.com.
Feel it so right. Feel the rhythm, feel the beat. Flowing through the wire.
Got it.
Ryan Hoppe on repeat. Never tire. From dawn till dusk. The stories they climb.
Yep.
On Hoppe Hour, time flies by and rhyme. Hoppe Hour's live. From coast to coast. Turn the volume up.
So good.
Raise a toast. Worldwide. The city
Makes me want to beat somebody up.
we celebrate.
And then knowing my luck, I'd probably sprain my back.
Coast to coast. Turn the volume up. Raise a toast.
Oh, sure.
Why? The city lights glowing bright with Ryan Hoppe. We celebrate the night.
Whoa! Hoppe Hot Topic!
Ellen DeGeneres claims she's nice.
Hi, I'm Ellen.
Hi, I'm a bitch.
I'm Portia. We're talking.
And I'm a sociopath married to a bitch.
To cameras that are in our living room.
Ellen and Portia have a new venture, and they're cashing in on the word kind. Ellen.
That means you're a loser.
Ellen got in big trouble. She was canceled for not being kind.
We know, we were there.
And so now she has like a skincare line she's promoting called Kind Science. And she's on TV with Portia in commercials.
Portia looks so ratchety and just so grimy with this hair she has. It's like you're married to her.
Doing this whole bit.
So here's what I'm going to do. Something I've never done before. I
said sorry and been nice to people.
am going to give a Kind Science DeGeneres deal.
Clever.
Yeah, because my name.
I got it.
Yeah.
She was friends with Diddy.
I watched it like at 4:15 this morning, and I just thought it was so interesting to take that word.
It's clever.
It's like, screw you, everybody.
All right. She's the worst. And then there's this.
Judy Garland's ruby slippers sold at auction for $32.5 million.
Can you imagine having that type of money where you're like, I want to buy these useless shoes from a movie from a century ago? When I was a kid, those monkeys scared me.
Nutso.
Wow.
And that's one of 4 pairs. So they're not even like an original.
Were they worn in the movie?
Yes. She had 4 pairs in the movie. 1 pair is in the Smithsonian And 3 other pairs are with private collectors.
All right.
And this is the most expensive, it seems like. The last record that was broken was Marilyn Monroe's 7-year itch dress, which sold for $4.6 million in 2011.
I bet some promiscuous woman bought it.
So this is far
Or a cross-dresser.
more.
Well, one thing for sure, the guy who bought this, it's got to be a guy. Girls are too smart to buy him.
All right. Sounds a little sexist against the men. 856-49 Hoppy. That's 856-494-6773.
Happy Hot Topic!
Sabrina Carpenter didn't want to admit this at first, but she was actually on her own Spotify Rap Top Artist list.
This is kind of weird. So that means she was listening to her songs over and over again, which is fine, but I listened to my podcast afterwards on Spotify, and it was the top podcast I listened to on Spotify this year. But that's because I'm critiquing it because I have 2 hours of me giving new content every day. I can't imagine listening to your same song over and over. It's like you're literally the top artist. What else do you need to listen to?
So when she was going to post it, her initial reaction was, I obviously can't put this out online, because she felt like it was conceited. But she ended up changing her mind and saying that she actually thought it was a good thing because it means she likes her own music and she likes what she does.
That is insufferable.
No,
that's not. I mean, that's a good.
I wonder if she has sex while having her music on.
And she likes what she does.
That is insufferable.
No, that's not. I mean, that's a good way to not forget your lyrics.
No way.
You know, like,
because A, she's on tour, so she already hears her songs every single night when she's performing.
Yeah, she seems a little psychotic.
How weird would it be to like see Sabrina like with the top down in LA listening to Espresso? But also, she's around people all the time. If you have to hear her songs and watch her perform, you probably hate to be around her.
Yeah. And she's paying herself. When she listens to herself, she actually pays herself.
Yeah, she's making
That's a good point.
money off herself.
Who
About 75 cents.
Who is at the top of your Spotify list this year? Oh, Liberace. Oh, nice.
cool.
Obviously. Boy, you're
Am I gay? Because I'm gay.
really leaning in, huh?
All right, TMZ humor. 856-49 Hoppy. 856-494-6773. Let's talk about Megan Fox. She's got a lot going on in her world right now.
Happy Hot Topic!
You're not gonna talk.
Megan Fox is being linked to actor Michele Marone.
Who probably ruined a relationship with MGK because Megan Fox is for the streets and in the sheets, but you don't wife it down.
After we broke the story that MGK and Megan split, so fans unearthed an old video of Michele Marone and Megan Fox.
SpongeBob.
Megan Fox has gotten uglier with age.
SpongeBob.
No.
SpongeBob.
They totally had sex the way they have this like little vibe together.
SpongeBob.
Everyone thought, oh my gosh, she's like dating him now.
She puts her like head on his shoulder. Yeah, she totally give him head.
We spoke to the rep for Michele, who told us that this video is actually old. They filmed a movie together about a year ago called Subservience.
Oh, we all saw it.
And during the time of filming, they did like a little like video together, and it's from that time, and they're not dating.
Subservience?
Yeah.
Can you describe it to us?
They had a scene where Megan's wearing like a trench coat, and she
Oh yeah, she's naked as hell. Well, she's in a bikini, but close enough.
drops it, and she's wearing all this lingerie, and they just start like going to Pound Town.
I just coughed. I wouldn't mind going to Pound Town with their partner.
Pound Town.
Oh, man, so weird seeing all the people from TMZ age. Oh, there's this headline. It's interesting.
Happy Hot Topic!
This is a case of stay in your lane. We don't care about your opinion.
Brian Austin Green is supporting his ex-wife Megan Fox.
She doesn't need you. You were her like little like early 20s. I'm dating an older guy, but then you actually got old. Nobody's going, oh, we need Brian Austin Green's approval. We need his opinion on the breakup of his ex-wife and MGK. We don't care.
While the Beverly Hills 90210 alum says he had no idea about Megan's split from fiancé Machine Gun Kelly, he has a strongly worded message for the dad-to-be. He tells TMZ of MGK, whose real name...
Of course he would tell TMZ. He wants attention because nobody's thought about Brian Austin Green in forever. And the only time he's talked about is whenever Megan Fox is talked about because he's nothing without Megan Fox.
He tells TMZ of MGK, whose real name is Colson Baker,
I'd call myself MGK too if that was my name.
In an interview December 12th, quote, he's in his 30s, isn't he? In your 30s. Grow up. Like, she's pregnant.
Oh, we need to hear from the angry Gen X guy who was on, I believe, 90210 30 years ago. Nobody cares. Nobody's impressed. Nobody's going, oh my God, Brian Austin Green. You defended your ex-wife. They can give a shit about you. Shut up.
Brian, who shares kids Noah, Bodhi, and Journey with the Transformers actress, as well as 2-year-old Zane with dancer Sharna Burgess,
he really has a type,
expresses even more empathy for his ex. The 51-year-old tells TMZ, quote, I just want the best for her. I'm heartbroken about it.
What is it your business? I've often said, if you care about who an ex is dating, every time they have sex with somebody else, they are glad it's not you. So move on. That's the best way to get over an ex.
Because I know she's been so excited, and the kids are so excited for life and the change.
Yeah, Brian, nobody cares.
And all of that. The anger management star also has an optimistic outlook for his blended family. Brian continues, quote, I hope that the best outcome that could possibly happen happens for her, for the baby, and for our kids.
Cool, you had kids with her.
Megan and MGK, who shares 15-year-old daughter Casey with ex Emma Cannon, first began dating in 2020 and got engaged 2 years later. In 2023, the Jennifer's Body star shared that she and the Twin Flame singer...
That's a weird movie to quote out of all of them. Jennifer's Body, which everybody saw because of, Jennifer's Body.
In 2023, the Jennifer's Body star shared that she and the Twin Flame singer had previously tragically suffered a miscarriage. While the couple went on to announce the impending arrival of their baby November 11th, multiple outlets reported the two parted ways just 1 month later.
If you would have told me in 2012 when the song Wild Boys came out and I was graduating high school, if you would have told me that he would be dating Megan Fox and have pink hair, I would not have believed you. But that's what happens when you go to Hollywood. You lose your mind.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Empire. In case you ain't know. Guns! Roll, nigga. What? Empire. Empire. I know y'all see me.
She looked at me like I won't run up on her.
I get you.
She licked her lips like she could take a mean one. Must be the air that I breathe that brings this money to me. Cause every time it's a breeze, I feel it coming at me. Oh,
brave is the air too thin up here, the watch too bright up here, the sun glistening off the bezel, leaving them little shadows of ice on your face like freckles. Shoot it in a button on one of my best suits, and that pound is shined up like church shoes. I gotta make my next move my best move, even if that move don't involve you, cause there's a lot of that would love be in your position, whether it was wifey or mission. My mission is to make sure I stay in your system like heroin, so therefore it's me that you're hooked on. But sick of, don't be nodding off and getting comfy, I'll cancel your monthly. Dope boy, who want me? Let me get you high, you love this.
she looked at me like I lips like she could take a mean one. Must be the air that I breathe that bring this money to me. Cause every time it's a breeze, I feel it coming at me.
I'm a uptown boy, that girl from Brooklyn. Best eye chick, she know news in them. Cool with him, so she got the news from him. That what's happening, baby, what's happening? In the dice game, who got bank? Who's asking? 3 6s, look around, who's laughing? Point a chick out, they know who's smashing. I take fractions and spend on fashion. I'm all that, I don't call back. Or more at, afford that, I'm buying all that. 645, the coupe is all black. Tell the bartender to send more of that. Window shop, who's pop? It's simple. I window shop, I buy the window, including the bimbo. This is simple.
So what's your name?
H.O.
She looked at me like I won't run up on her. She licked her lips like she could take a mean one. Must be the air that I breathe that bring this money to me. Cause every time it's a breeze, I feel it coming.
You know, young and I slide through. New coupe, sky blue, big wheels, interior color, diamond. And I'm used to life in the fast lane. Ask about me, I do the damn thing. You know, money's not an option. Really, my neck's retarded, my wrist so silly. And mommy got a face like Christina Millie. Body like Miss Kim Kardashian. I'm flashy at cars, I move like a boss. Empire the gang, man, I'm that ball. Mr. Montana, drop head phantom. Might jump out the 6 deuce long for the cameras. I balled in the Hamptons, crib out in LA, G for the New York, then the MIA. Shalom, mama, what's hood? And when the G, you good, you know.
She looked at me like I won't run up on her. She licked her lips like she could take a mean one. Must be the air that I breathe that bring this money to me. Cause every time it's a breeze, I feel it coming at me.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Oh, yeah. This following segment has been brought to you by Fortify.com. Fortifeye.com. When I tell you they are the best pre- and post-workout around, I am a man of my words. Go to Fortify.com and at checkout, use keyword Ryan20.
Now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Hoppe Hour.
Welcome back to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Hey, this is Rick Rumble from Rumble in the Morning on FM 99 in Norfolk, Virginia. And you are listening to Hoppe Hour with my buddy Ryan Hoppe.
If a Chicago accent and Florida man went on a wild weekend and ended up with a kid, it would be Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe. Tune in for the chaos.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
I am.
Hobbies out with blazing like lights on a tree.
Yeah.
Dropping hot takes, you know what it be.
Oh, sure.
Standing tall, 6'9" with a mic, spreading cheer left to right like Santa on a bike. Sex talk dates, celebrity news.
Yeah.
Cracking jokes, breaking down the blues.
Yeah.
Pockets full of gossip, ain't no fluff. Hoppy telling it raw, ain't playing no bluff. Ryan Hoppe on the air, Christmas flair, making spirits bright, no, he don't spare. Talking love, life, celebs with sass. Hoppe Hour, man, it's a blast. Got the reindeers tuned in, ride or die. Every sleigh bell ring, catching the fly.
Oh, sure.
The jolly giant with the festive beats, bringing heat to cold December streets. Eggnog sipping stories unfold, mistletoe mischiefs.
Bring some Jack Daniels in that eggnog.
I'll be dropping Yuletide gems, putting all them L's in the DMs.
I don't get that part. Putting L's in the DMs? Oh yeah, I got shot down again.
Ryan Hoppe on the air.
Don't know why they said that.
Flare, making spirits bright, no.
856.
Talking love.
49 Hoppe.
That's with sass. Hoppe.
856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. Get email me. Ryan Hoppe Radio. Do you want to come?
Got the reindeers tuned in, ride or die. Every sleigh bell ring, catching the fly.
Yeah.
He's the jolly giant with the festive beats.
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
Now for news that I don't really believe.
Despite becoming rich on OnlyFans, model Sophie Rain hasn't lost her religion.
This is the girl that's 20 years old, not even legal enough to drink, but claims she's a virgin. Yeah, I don't really believe that. And she made $40 million off of OnlyFans. But honestly, with the amount of stuff that gets covered up in Christianity, this is the least of their problems.
Sophie, who went viral last month after revealing she's made $43 million on the adult entertainment platform.
Wow, selling your body. You're a real warrior. We're so proud of you. Making a bunch of guys think they have a chance with you and they're all jerking off to you. Oh yeah, you're a real feminist. Mm-hmm.
Over the past year, is sharing that regardless of what people may think about her job,
Got a nice body on
her Christian faith is a big part of her identity.
I gotta be careful how I say this. So I have friends that listen that are Christian. It's not all Christians, but there's a certain type of Christian that's a complete asswife to everybody, that's so rude, that's so sexist and whatever. But then they're like, but I believe in God.
Telling people in an interview published December 11th, the Lord's very forgiving, and he put me on here. He put me on earth for a reason, and I'm just living every day.
Too bad the Lord didn't give you a loving father.
If this wasn't meant for me, I wouldn't be here right now.
Yeah. She does have a nice body. She's supposedly been connected to the rapper YNG, or not YNG, NLE Choppa, you know. I don't believe that if you're connected to NLE Choppa that you're not, banging him. Mm-hmm. You think a rapper's going to want to hang out with you for your personality? They don't even have personalities.
The 20-year-old who grew up going to church every Sunday says that while she sees no conflict between her career and religious devotion, her parents didn't feel the same. Explaining, I didn't tell them when I started it. At first, I kind of kept it a secret, and then they found out and they were upset.
Oh, yeah. She probably is totally not a virgin because she's trying to say that she's a virgin. I don't believe it.
I just told them straight up that I post content online. This is what I do. If you can support me or you don't support me, and I'm sorry, but I can't help you guys.
She sounds like she was a very troubled teenager. She goes with that concept I have, by the way, that if you were born in the mid to late 2000s and you're Gen Z and you were in high school during COVID, you're weird. The 2001 babies, 99, 98, that graduated in 2017, 18, 19, they're normal. The ones that graduated during COVID.
But regardless of the situation, they didn't care. I'm their child and they love me.
You are an immature child.
However, this isn't the first time Sophie has opened up about the interesting dynamic of being an adult content creator and a devout Christian.
What's funny about it is people think like everybody on OnlyFans is just opening up wide open and just getting banged out on camera. They don't realize a lot of them are just like pictures. It's lust for losers.
Telling TMZ in an interview earlier this month, you can do OnlyFans without doing porn and all the sexual stuff, and you're a virgin.
Yeah, and we don't blame them.
People don't think you can do OnlyFans if you're a virgin, but I've proved everyone wrong. She continued, not a lot of people online claim that they're virgin. I think that it's really awesome that I still am.
You're definitely not. The way you're twerking and doing your thing, it comes with experience.
And I can show other people that you can still make this much money and be a virgin, and don't have to give yourself up to everyone.
Oh, that girl. Can you imagine if she's actually a virgin? Hit me up.
Morgan Wallen is sentenced after pleading guilty in his Nashville chair throwing case. 8 months.
What a loser. Any girl that thinks he's attractive is a girl I don't want to date, because that means they like loser, drunken bad boys.
Morgan Wallen is sentenced after pleading guilty in his Nashville chair throwing case. 8 months after he was arrested for allegedly tossing a chair off the roof of a bar in Nashville.
That was 8 months ago.
Nashville, Tennessee, the singer pleaded guilty to 2 counts of misdemeanor reckless endangerment.
He's not smiling in court, is he?
During a December 12th appearance at Davidson County Circuit Court. And following his guilty plea, Wallen, who was accused of throwing the chair off the 6-story roof of the Chiefs bar owned by...
Do you hear how immature that sounds? Just listen.
Wallen, who was accused of throwing the chair off the 6-story roof of the Chiefs bar owned by country star Eric Church, was sentenced to 7 days of jail time at a DUI rehab center, along with 2 years of probation. While misdemeanor reckless endangerment charges can result in much harsher sentences,
when you're a famous country music singer, you get away with it, essentially.
The 31-year-old, who said he would accept responsibility for the incident back in April, reached a deal due to his guilty plea. As Judge...
He tweeted, I didn't feel right publicly checking in until I made amends with some folks. I've touched base with Nashville law enforcement, my family, and the good people at Chiefs. I'm not proud of my behavior, and I accept my responsibility, even though I was smiling like a jackass in my photo.
...to deal due to his guilty plea. As Judge Cynthia Chappell explained during the December 12th hearing, those each carry a maximum punishment of 11 months and 29 days in jail and a fine of up to $2,500 on each count.
Can you imagine if he actually got that? The original elite never get it.
The judge stated to Morgan, "You will receive a sentence of 11 months and 29 days, all suspended, except 7 days incarceration, which will be served at a DUI education center. The remainder of that sentence will be served on supervised probation."
Yeah, he's got to really behave now.
And Judge Chappell said in court that Wallen can erase his arrest from his record if he meets all the requirements of his deal.
Does his record really matter? He just can't mess up again. It's not like he's not going to get a concert because, oh yeah, you got this misdemeanor under your belt.
Considering he pleaded guilty to his charges in accordance with judicial diversion, the statute that allows offenders to petition the court to expunge all public record of their offenses.
Okay.
However, if he fails to abide by the rules of his sentencing, his offenses will convert to convictions.
All right. He just seems like such a tool. There's something about him I just don't like. Maybe it's because I'm not the biggest fan of country music. Also, I saw this right here.
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
Now, Christmas or Hanukkah could come early for one lucky winner out there, maybe multiple lucky winners, because the Mega Millions jackpot has now reached a staggering $670 million.
Yeah. Now all the mutants that could literally save their money for groceries at Aldi's are hoping they win.
That is the 8th largest Mega Millions jackpot ever. The next drawing is tonight. And just because it's the unluckiest day on the calendar, Friday the 13th, that does not mean
it is Friday the 13th.
You can't hit it big.
All right, I'm sick of this guy. 856-49-HOPPY. That's 856-494-6773. Speaking of someone I'm sick of.
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
President-elect Trump taking a victory lap on Wall Street, ringing the opening bell at the New York Stock Exchange after being named Time Magazine's Person of the Year. But just days after sharing this assessment about the election with NBC's Kristen Welker.
I went on groceries. It's a very simple word, groceries.
We know what it is, Don.
In his interview with Time, the president-elect backed off his central campaign promise to lower prices for consumers.
Yeah, everybody that's like, he's going to fix everything. It's like in the movie Idiocracy. He's going to fix the economy. He ain't fixing shit.
Including on groceries. Saying, look, they got them up. I'd like to bring them down. It's hard to bring things down once they're up. You know, it's very hard. But I think that they will. I think that energy is going to bring them down. I think a better supply chain is going to bring them down.
But I'm not going to be able to.
Throughout the campaign, Trump repeatedly vowed lower prices.
But prices will come down. You just watch. They'll come down, and they'll come down fast.
He is such a con man, and all his mutant MAGA followers fall for him. And this just in for people just listening for the first time to my show and hearing my voice. I didn't vote in this election, so I can give a fuck less.
Not only with insurance, with everything. It'll also bring your grocery bill way down.
Trump also detailing a move he plans to make in his first hours in office, pardoning defendants from the January 6th Capitol riots.
Loser mutants. I've often said, can you imagine if a bunch of black people did that and there'd be riots in the streets, but white people do it? Oh, they're just, expressing their freedom of speech. Racist morons.
Asked if that would include those who committed violent acts, Trump saying he'll look at each case, adding, it's going to start in the first hour that I get into office, and a vast majority of them should not be in jail.
All right. I try not to get too political on this show. But guess what, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? I don't care anymore. He's the worst. And anybody that, you can think he's a better candidate than the next person. But if you, honestly are a fan of him, please don't talk to me. Is that okay? Do I have your approval for that? Is that cool? Do we have a deal with that? Cool. 856-49-HAPPY. It's 856-494-6773. It's time for Weed News.
Ryan's on the mic now, talking green leaf. Wow, Hoppe Hour, it's the time. Rolling up that fresh dime. Tuning to the story.
Yeah.
Of the plan, no worry.
I'm going to take a hit of my pen right now.
Weed News can't confuse. Hoppe spitting all the facts on the hour, riding power with the laid back tracks. From the grow to the store, Hoppe's got the score. Cannabis, that's the game.
Yeah, it is.
A high fame. Rolling paper state to state. Keep it cool and never late. Legal love, a great debate. Hoppe's got you feeling great. Listeners gather round.
Medical marijuana is set to become available in the Ukraine beginning next year.
Always there.
If I had to live in that country with that moron, money-grubbing imbecile known as Zelensky, I'd want to be high too. Let's be honest here. Can't stand him. He gets more money than people that survived hurricanes. Fuck you. Trump's choice for top Justice Department rule says marijuana is a gateway drug that makes consumers boring and smelly.
Tune into the story of the plan.
That makes no sense because most politicians are boring and smelly and they're not smoking weed.
Weed News can confuse hobbies.
That's the most overrated thing I hear about marijuana too. It's when people are like, oh, it makes you smell. Not always. If you smoke outside, if you hotbox your car or your apartment, maybe.
It's the game. Welcome to the...
These boomers are so uptight. Yeah, let's cheat on our wives and beat them up and drink alcohol.
Cannabis.
But a bunch of millennials getting high. Fuck you guys.
Rolling paper statements.
This is to all the politicians that are uptight. I turned up my mic a little bit so you can hear the hit. That kind of worked.
Rolling to stay, keep it cool and never late. Legal love, a great debate.
Nearly 2 in 3 voters in rural Wisconsin support legalizing marijuana.
Mary Jane in the air.
New poll from conservative group shows. And if that's coming from a conservative, You know it's true because they're so against weed and so uptight. I don't know. I just want to get high and be left alone. Can I do that? Also here, House passes defense bill that omits provisions to prevent marijuana testing for military recruits. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the military should probably be tested a little bit for it. Because it's like you're still serving the country and you don't want someone out there on the battle line high as hell going. Here's another weed news song.
No worries, no care. Smoke fills the room, sun chasing moon, chilling with the crew, vibes on tune.
Also, mushrooms can improve sleep and depression, while sleep itself may influence the psychedelic's efficiency. I love mushrooms. That's all alleged, but it's great. It really makes you cry a lot. If you got any suppressed, sadness, take shrooms. It'll make you cry it out.
Smoke fills the room, sun chasing moon, chilling with the crew.
You ready for the most unapologetic and unbiased opinions of the NBA? Well, don't worry. You've come to the right place. This is Hoppe's Hoops with Ryan Hoppe.
Yo. Ryan Hoppe on the mic, breaking down the scenes.
Time for some NBA news with Hoppe's Hoops.
And Swives Wild, stories about the queens, dropping knowledge bombs all in on the schemes. Hoppe's Hoops, man, he knows it all. From scandals to the court, rise and fall.
Yeah.
Tune in, now you'll have a ball. Hoppe Hour got that shock and awe. MJ to Kobe, legends in the game. Shaq's big presence, true Hall of Fame. Hoppe spills the tea, ain't playing tame. Behind the curtain, nothing left the same.
NBA ratings are down 48% since 2012.
Rise and fall.
Down 28% this year alone on ESPN.
Hoppe Hour got that.
That's not good.
Crazy.
I still watch the NBA and have the NBA package.
Ain't nothing fabulous.
Because I got a big package.
Gets unanimous.
But also, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls,
anomalous.
There definitely is a vibe ever since Stephen Curry took over around 2012 that everybody's got to shoot a three-pointer.
NBA.
And it's not as polished.
Sleeper.
Four-time All-Star, 16-year NBA veteran Paul Millsap announced his retirement. Man, back in the day on the Utah Jazz, he was great. But I thought he retired like 4 years ago. So saying 16-year NBA veteran,
And now you'll have a ball.
more like 14 years. After ugly loss to Wizards, despite his 56, Nikola Jokic says Nuggets need a reaction. They're going through that curse of adding Russell Westbrook. He'll hurt any team you join. Joel Embiid scored 31 in return, lifts 76ers to win against Bulls. Oh, I'm surprised Joel Embiid actually wanted to play, because when he plays, they actually win. LeBron James away from Lakers for personal reasons, likely out Friday in Minnesota. I wonder if he had to give Bronny a timeout. He's like, Bronny, you're supposed to make me look good. And finally, Michael Jordan, I finally sold my Chicago mansion. Only took $12 million, and they made a bargain. Let me rewrite. Let's take a breather. Let me re-say this. Michael Jordan says, I finally sold my Chicago mansion. Only took 12 years. And he sold it for only $9 million, which to me, that makes me feel so like, I don't want to say the word broke because that's a negative word. But when you hear somebody only sold it for $9 million, you're like, wow, that's a world I can't refer to yet.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Throw your head back, baby, show your grill in this bitch. Get the snap in your fingers, get the move in your bitch. Yeah, that's that money snap. Yeah, that's that money snap. Ooh, that's that money snap. Yeah, that's that money snap. Throw your head back, baby, shake your dreads in this bitch. Get the snap in your fingers, get the move in your bitch. Yeah, that's that money snap. Yeah, that's that money snap. Ooh, that's that money snap. Oh, that's that money snap. I signed my deal, made $1 million, did the money snap. Went to the car dealership and spent the 100 stacks. Bought me a Benz and a spaceship Cadillac. Put 50 in my mouth so I can shine when I battle rap. You boys don't know me, I'm from the show me. Pull that 45, leave your brains all holy. I made this one for the people who just don't dance. Too busy drinking liquor, politicking with their mans. Or them chicks with them 6-cent heels on their feet. So sexy in the club, two-step into the beat. If you just got rich and you just came up, money snap, where you at? Like you don't give a fuck. Throw your head back, baby, show your grill in this bitch. Get the snap in your fingers, get the move in your bitch. Yeah, that's that money snap. Yeah, that's that money snap. Ooh, that's that money snap. Yeah, that's that money snap. Throw your head back, baby, shake your dreads in this bitch. Get the snap in your fingers, get the move in your bitch. Yeah, that's that money snap. Yeah, that's that money snap. Ooh, that's that money snap. Oh, that's that money snap. My little sister and my mama got their income tax check. Everybody seen their ass, but I ain't seen them yet. Man, I know where they at the mall, popping tags, running in and out of stores, money snapping, holding back. My little nigga went to the strip club for the very first time. Seeing all them hoes naked blew that little nigga mind. Got a stat worth the one, threw him in the sky, made it rain, started money snapping, yelling that he all in the game. Man, I'm handling this fame like an inner city vet. Got my whole clique with me and we drinking more wet. Got 2 or 3 strippers trying to give me rough set. Money snapping, butt naked, ooh, they ass so fat. If I ever go broke, I'll probably take somebody's life. Cause I'm trying to money snap for the rest of my life. If you been living trife and you just came up, money snap, where you at? Like you don't give a fuck. Throw your head back, baby, show your grill in this bitch. Get the snap in your fingers, get the move in your bitch. Yeah, that's that money snap. Yeah, that's that money snap. Ooh, that's that money snap. Yeah, that's that money snap. Throw your head back, baby, shake your dreads in this bitch. Get the snap in your fingers, get the move in your bitch. Yeah, that's that money snap. Yeah, that's that money snap. Ooh, that's that money snap. Oh, that's that money snap. I'm on the block and it's booming, man. Them fiends spinning cheese. Got the hook up with Poppy and he gave me them keys. Do that money snap. If you just hit a lick, do that money snap. If you got a bad bitch, who gon' give you her check? Man, you keep your pockets fat, sitting in that bitch.
Yeah.
Or that new bubble left.
Oh, sure.
Club you by the bar, in the hood you a star. Got 250 on the kush, I like my weed in the jar. Baby girl looking good.
Oh, sure.
A new outfit, got a head back snapping, baby. Ooh, that's it. If your cell phone ringing and you know it's like that paper, do that money snap. Boy, why you shake off them haters? Throw your head back, baby. Show your grill in this bitch.
Yeah.
Snapping your fingers, get the move in your bitch. Yeah, that's that money snap. Yeah, that's that money snap. Ooh, that's that money snap. Yeah, that's that
70 downloads. 70 downloads. 70 downloads. 70 downloads. 70 downloads.
Ooh, that's that money snap. Oh, that's that money snap.
Maybe it's just me, but I think that song is about the money snap. Hey!
What it is?
DJ Solo with Chicken Wang.
Happy Hour will be right back.
But I'm right here.
I don't do no bird walk, I do my chicken wing. Chicken wing.
This following segment has been brought to you by Rich Cayley Master Barbershop at richkbarber.com. When I tell you he is the best barber
I do my chicken
in all the Bay Area, I'm a man of my words. 4545 West Kennedy Boulevard.
She getting it too.
And that is in Tampa. When you go there, after signing up at richkbarber.com, he'll hook you up.
But you can't do the chicken wing.
I'll tell you about counseling on call.net, but first, let's hear DJ Solo.
Chicken wing, chicken wing, chicken wing, chicken wing, chicken wing.
Yeah.
I don't do no steak leg, I do my chicken wing.
It is like 12:30. I could go for some chicken wings right now.
Chicken wing. I don't do no bird walk, I do my chicken wing.
Yeah?
Chicken wing.
Oh, sure.
Chicken wing, chicken wing. I don't do no steak leg, I do my chicken wing.
Got it. This following segment's been brought to you by counselingoncall.net. When I tell you that's the best place to get help with your mental health, if you live in Maryland or Florida, I am a man of my word. I talk to my shrink Jay all the time, and he helps me out because I'm crazy. Let's go back to the show.
You feel the bass, then your head start to knock. Chicken wing. I don't do no bird walk, I do my chicken wing. Chicken wing, chicken wing, chicken wing, chicken wing, chicken. I don't do no steak leg, I do my chicken wing. Chicken wing, chicken wing, chicken wing, chicken wing, chicken. I don't do no bird walk, I do my chicken wing. Chicken wing, chicken wing, chicken wing, chicken wing, chicken. I don't do no steak leg, I do my chicken wing. Chicken wing, chicken wing, chicken wing, chicken wing, chicken wing.
And now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
Welcome back to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
It's Hoppe Hour!
Hey, I'm Scott Burrell, and you're listening to Hoppe Hour with my boy Ryan Hoppe. You're shaking it up with my boy Ryan Hoppe on Hoppe Hour.
The golden age of radio is alive and well on Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Time for the first AI song I ever made. Oh, sure.
Ryan's tall like the sky.
Oh, I am.
6'9", he's fly.
Thanks, brah.
From Chicago to the Bay, in St. Pete he'll stay. Talk of love and fame, dating life's his game. News all stars he spills, with laughter fills. Hoppe Hour, all you need.
Oh, sure.
Rich and Ely, take a seat.
Yeah.
Ryan's got the groove. Hoppe Hour makes you move.
Let's hear it from my cat.
A cat by his side.
Hey, Luna. How the hell's it going? So cute.
Whoa! Happy hot topic! It's the mob. This has over 100,000 likes.
I like that the mob would drive to Greenburgh, Pennsylvania to meet me on the top of a hill.
Jay Leno is setting the record straight about his recent accident. In an exclusive sneak peek at Cars, Coffee, and Comedy on Spike's Car Radio YouTube channel, the TV icon shuts down conspiracy theories about why he sported an eye patch, arm brace, and bruise covering half his face last
That was kind of weird.
month.
There were gambling debt theories that you had a gambling debt. Do you gamble?
No, never gambled in
You
my
never
life.
gambled in your life. You're missing out. Salini.com wants to know, which of the 5 families do you owe money?
Oh.
I think that's part of the
Well, they're all
conspiracy.
such wonderful families.
This one
Bunch of fake laughter.
has, over almost 3,000 likes, saying he was beat up in some sort of ritual or to be silenced. Everyone is saying that it's the mob. This has over 100,000 likes.
I like that the mob would drive to Greenburgh, Pennsylvania to meet me on the top of a hill and then throw me down the hill.
What's wrong? Why? It's so... But when I saw it, I instantly believed the story. I said, it makes perfect sense. I know.
Because the internet's full of stupid people.
exactly what he's talking about. I've slipped in the same way.
All right, so there's that. Good news here. Dick Vitale is cancer-free, baby. Also, good news here. MSNBC's ratings are down 43%. Oh, it's almost like people don't want to watch liberal propaganda. Like Fox News, I don't really agree with it. I don't agree with any of the networks. But Fox News has this like entertaining kind of factor to it. And this just in. MSNBC does not. Lil Durk, accused of Chicago murder for hire. Alleged revenge for slain brother. Lil Durk's criminal case just got heavier. The feds say he's too dangerous to be released on bail, pointing to possible links between the rapper and another alleged murder for hire plot. This dude, back in 2012 through about 15, he was the king of Chicago when he was just famous in Chicago. And then he started making a bunch of music with a bunch of crappy rappers, and then he ruined his life. It's very sad. Lil Durk, This Ain't What You Want, Right Here, Cloud. They're all good songs. And then he just became a moron. Speaking of Chicago and cold weather.
Whoa! Happy hot topic!
Even though we really weren't talking about cold weather.
This morning, bone-chilling temperatures and snow blanketing much of the country, bringing whiteout conditions to communities along the Great Lakes and making travel treacherous overnight.
But Florida can't stand it. It's 50 out. Shut up.
In Michigan, this heart-stopping moment caught on camera shows a truck slamming into a fire engine on a snowy highway, miraculously causing only minor injuries to the driver. The firefighters seen scrambling to safety.
That is something that would definitely happen in Florida if there was snow here.
In Western New York, more travel chaos. The sheriff's office in Erie County responding to more than 50 vehicles skidding off the road just yesterday. Planes paralyzed on the tarmac in Rochester and...
good old Rochester, New York. I was on the radio there. It's kind of like a real-life Gotham, a very dark city.
Snow piling up in Buffalo, with many Americans facing the bitter cold. In International Fall, Minnesota, air temperatures as cold as -15. The freezing cold even creating rare sea smoke in Lake Superior.
Yeah, it's as I record today on December 13th, 2024. It is 5 degrees in Chicago, but Florida, we can't take the cold weather. Shut up. Just being honest.
This blast of Arctic weather coming after a wild week of high winds and rain in the Northeast. On the West Coast, firefighters still beating back destructive wind-driven wildfires, threatening dozens of homes, including celebrities like screen legend Dick Van Dyke.
You could see it, and oh my God. And we...
How the hell is he not dead yet?
Got out of here.
Who was evacuated with his wife Arlene and all of their pets, except his cat Bobo, who went missing.
That's sad. 856-49-HOPPY. That's 856-494-6773.
James Kennedy is facing legal trouble. E! News can confirm that the Vanderpump Rules star was arrested for misdemeanor domestic violence December 10th.
What a surprise. The guy always seemed like a scumbag.
According to the Burbank Police Department, law enforcement was called to a house in the area around 11:30 p.m. after receiving a report of an argument between James and an unnamed woman. Following an investigation of the situation, police determined it was in fact a domestic incident.
What a loser. Women can be annoying as hell, but you never touch them.
And took the British DJ to the police station.
Sounds like he's in a little bit of trouble.
James was booked for misdemeanor domestic violence and later posted a $20,000 bail.
That's just going to ruin his reputation. But then again, he's on Vanderpump Rules. He doesn't really have a reputation.
According to authorities, formal charges are pending review by the Burbank City Attorney's Office.
Speaking of criminals...
3 new male accusers now say Sean Diddy Combs sexually assaulted them, according to civil lawsuits filed today in New York. The lawsuits filed anonymously allege a pattern of conduct similar to what other Combs accusers have alleged.
Yeah, he's a loser. He's a creep.
Saying that Combs would invite them for a meeting. They would have a drink, get woozy, and then wake up to Combs raping them. Combs' attorneys calling the new accusations lies, denying.
I can't wait for his lawyer to be like, yeah, that one's true. He raped that dude.
And Combs ever sexually assaulted anyone. Our senior investigative correspondent Aaron Katursky joins us now for more. So tell us about these new civil lawsuits that have been filed. And is this the first time that the accusers have actually been men? I mean, we did hear from one accuser in the past couple of weeks, right, Aaron? So it seems like more men are coming forward.
These aren't the first men to accuse Sean Combs of sexual assault, but they are coming.
And they're not the last.
Forward as a trio filed by a plaintiff's attorney named Thomas Giuffre, who says he had more than 60 people come to him to ask about suing Sean Combs, and he only filed these 3 that he says he was able to vet. He says they followed a pattern of people coming into Sean Combs's orbit in one way or another, being plied with a spiked alcoholic drink, and then waking up to having Combs sexually assault them. Now,
can you imagine that? You just wake up to him doing his thing? Gross.
Combs, as you mentioned, Kira, has denied sexually assaulting anyone.
Yeah, he's so innocent.
Has called these new accusers liars. One of the men worked for Combs, and he says that he went to a meeting arranged at a hotel where Combs was saying to talk about some kind of monetary payment for jobs that he never got paid for.
Did he not pay people? I would never expect that.
That's when he says he was attacked.
All right. There's that. 856-49-HAPPY. It's 856-494-6773.
This is so embarrassing for Kylie Jenner's life and soul. Kourtney wastes no time in throwing some light shade at her sister for not knowing the location of her new property.
Wow, they have like 9 houses. Why would she know? This sounds like sour grapes from Kourtney.
Kylie Cosmetics founder tried to send her a gift, writing on her December 12th Instagram story alongside a cheeky smiley face. Kylie Jenner, I don't think you have my new address, but luckily we confiscated this delivery. The delivery in question was a crate of Kylie's Sprinter canned cocktails, which still arrived on ice.
All right, so this is just them promoting their product. I'm not being paid unless they give me a website like, yo, go to our website and use keyword happy. Then I would promote it.
Police say a Lakeland woman used phrases from the accused killer of the United Healthcare CEO when making threats against her own insurance company.
Here we go. Now it all begins. All these mutants that think they can do this.
Yeah, the mother of 3 could now face 15 years in prison. News Channel 8's Polk County Bureau reporter Stacey DeSilva joins us now live outside the Lakeland Police Department. Stacey, police definitely sending a message here.
Yeah, Josh and Stacey, police are going to take threats seriously every day of the week, especially after what happened in Manhattan. In court today, the woman accused in this case appeared surprised and emotional about the legal trouble she finds herself in.
Given the nature of the threats, we would also be asking for GPS with house arrest conditions to protect the community.
With her head in her hands, Brianna Boston learned she would be held in jail on $100,000 bond. The Polk County judge adding the bond was appropriate.
She's never made that much in her life.
Given the, quote, status of our country.
It's not like she's a child. She's 42 years old, so we're not dealing with a child here. She shouldn't.
Yeah, the Lakeland cops don't mess around.
I certainly know better.
Lakeland Police Chief Sam Taylor says his department was contacted by the FBI Tuesday. Authorities say in a recorded phone call about a denied insurance claim, Boston told a Blue Cross Blue Shield employee, quote, delay, deny, depose. You people are next.
What a dummy.
End quote. The language matches the words police say were written on the shell casings found at the United Healthcare CEO's murder scene in New York City.
We will take this very seriously, and we will put you in jail if you do something like this. It is not a joke.
According to Boston's affidavit, the mother of 3 told police she did not own firearms and was not a danger to anyone.
But why would you say that?
But she added, healthcare companies played games and deserved karma because they are evil.
But you can create karma. That's what people think about karma, is that you can just do this and you can't do that. Mutants. 856-49 Hoppe. I'm reading a post from my boss. I wrote, I love this cold weather in Florida. Reminds me of Chicago. My boss, Rick Thomas, goes, you're right. It reminds me of Chicago, too. Not in a good way.
There they are. I can't tell if you can hear this.
Oh, we can hear it.
That's the sound of inmates inside of the Pennsylvania State Correctional Facility where Luigi Mangione was being held Wednesday, December 11th. A reporter with News Nation who was covering the story was able to have an unorthodox interview after realizing that people inside were watching their channel.
Yeah, News Nation would love that. Who's ever talked about News Nation?
Leading to him being able to get information from the inside.
All right, so earlier today I was reporting outside these prison walls when all of a sudden I heard my name and I couldn't tell if they were, catcalling me or heckling me or even...
Wow, he sounds like a nerd.
Saying my name whatsoever. And so I started reporting on Luigi Mangione's prison conditions as I was finding them out. And as soon as the live shot was over, that's when I turned around and they said, the conditions suck. And so that was my confirmation. Oh my gosh, they're watching News Nation at that very moment.
Oh, he sounds nerdy.
I pulled out my camera, I recorded, and here's more of that interaction. Take a look from earlier today.
No, thank you.
News Nation anchor Ashley Banfield was also able to get a few answers out of the inmates live on air, asking the questions, and after a bit of a delay, viewers could hear the yells from within the prison.
Hey, Alex, can I ask you a favor? Can I just ask the guys if they can hear me right now to answer yes or no very loud? Does Luigi have television in his single cell?
All right, this is riveting. Just absolute dead silence. And news is like, why don't people watch us anymore? Because of crap like that.
Yes to this. It's so
oh my God, it's so beautiful. Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco are officially engaged, and
this music's really pumping me up. This music. I love the background music on these news sites.
Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco are officially engaged, and ET's learned how the fiancés and their families feel about it.
I bet they love it, because she used to date Justin, so this is definitely a glow up.
It's amazing. You just wait.
A source telling ET, Selena and Benny are thrilled to be engaged. They are committed to each other and have been talking about taking next steps in their relationship for a while.
He definitely has the vibe that he wouldn't cheat.
I like that.
I gotta skip over this because of copyright here. Because I'll play like 12 seconds of a song. I'm like, I can't play that.
They both feel like they have both.
All right, I can't play this because there's too much music. So they're very happy about being engaged and they found their right person. Speaking of somebody who hopefully found their right person.
Whoa! Happy hot topic!
Why didn't it work? How can I make it work?
Cameron Diaz reveals she and husband Benji Madden have a strong marriage because of professional help. The actress sits down with brother-in-law.
That's smart. She's your typical beautiful Gen X woman. She makes it work. She doesn't do what Gen Z women do and make it about them.
Joel Madden on a recent episode of his artist-friendly podcast. In the chat, she gets candid about her union with Joel's brother Benji and how they keep their relationship on a consistent path.
So therapy is a big thing in all our family.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Thank God. Yeah. It's like what we depend on, so you have that like commitment and to work on it.
Yeah.
To like not just like, do the same thing over and over again, trying to figure out if it, if doing it again will make it work this time, but going like, why didn't it work? How can I make it work? What's my part? What's the other person's work? Let's, be self-aware and go into the next attempt a little bit more equipped to hopefully come out with a different outcome.
Cam also feels that both people need to be fully committed to the process, which is key to a successful partnership.
Duh.
She says on the pod,
even if you're like mad at each other, don't want to see each other, like sick of each other, it's still 100% commitment to the marriage and to the partnership and getting things in the family.
I agree with
that. If it's not 100%, it just doesn't work if one person's at a deficit.
Joel then opens up about his own marriage to wife Nicole Richie and says they have found the benefits of therapy helpful as well.
I have not thought about Joel or Nicole Richie since like 2009.
And either resolve something or create a new understanding or a new process together. Yeah, it's like going in the gym and learning new moves and building on strength.
Benji and Cameron tied the knot in 2015, and the couple share 4-year-old daughter Radix and 8-month-old son Cardinal.
All right, and then finally on Hoppe Hour.
So I'm with someone 2 days before going to hang out with my ex, express I'm going to go hang out with my ex because I have unresolved feelings.
Shawn Mendes is opening up about being in a love triangle. In a teaser for the December 12th episode of How's Life with John Mayer, the 26-year-old talks about a complicated time in his dating history.
So I'm with someone 2 days before going to hang out with my ex, express I'm going to go hang out with my ex because I have unresolved feelings. Maybe instead of 2 days, it could have been 2 weeks.
And it appears Shawn could be referencing the rumored love triangle he was in with Camila Cabello and Sabrina Carpenter last year. The Canadian singer began dating Camila in July 2019. However, the two later went their separate ways in November 2021. Fast forward to March 2023, Shawn was romantically linked to Sabrina. However, just a month later, he was spotted locking lips with the Senorita singer at Coachella.
What a pimp! It means he's cheating.
Shawn and Camila then made it official once again before breaking up for a second time in June 2023. And while Shawn has previously denied he and Sabrina ever dated, Sabrina seemed to allude to the tangled love web in her
Sabrina Carpenter seems like she gets around and goes up and down and around and around.
Song Taste earlier this year. With the lyrics from the revenge track supposedly aimed at Camila reading, "I heard you're back together, and if that's true, you'll just have to taste me when he's kissing you."
Wow, she's a little... Can't say it. 856-49-HOPPE. So I talked about this woman yesterday. OnlyFans model Lily Phillips. I've learned my lesson from my mistakes. Need bucket to lube to pull off 1,000 men escapade. She had sex with 100 men in a day. And it says her tearful reaction has nothing to do with the regret of sleeping with 100 men in 24 hours. She merely was exhausted after the sexcapade. The OnlyFans model, who made headlines for her recent sexathon, tells us she got emotional and broke down into tears, and that all the men got mad because not all of them were able to finish in 5 minutes. She emphasizes she has zero regrets and is as dedicated as ever to try and break the record of sleeping with 1,000 men in 24 hours.
So to kind of set the scene, I'd finished a 14-hour slog of a very hard and stressful day.
Definitely hard.
It was then extremely overwhelming because as soon as I finished, I didn't really think I even got time to shower or eat or
classy woman right here.
Anything. There was a camera crew there filming me and kind of, prodding me with questions about the day and everything like that. And it was very overwhelming. And obviously, like I talked about in the doc, it was also coming from a place of like, I felt like I did a disservice to some of the guys.
I just feel bad. Like, I'm not saying like she's different than other porn stars, but some I feel like just do a movie and move on. But she's definitely has some trauma in her life if she's this detached to banging dudes.
In the fact that, we promised a service of 5 minutes and some of them had to cut short because we just weren't going to get them all in.
Yeah, no pun intended.
To be honest. So yeah, that was kind of where it came from. And obviously it was just very intense.
It definitely came.
It's like, it was a very stressful day. And then there's a camera crew all of a sudden appear and asking me questions for an hour about how everything went and just...
Those porn directors are always weird.
Kept kind of...
She kept kind of what? Tell me, baby, tell me.
prodding me. So the whole reason why we actually did the 100 was like a dry run for the 1,000.
Oh, dry, definitely.
That was kind of the idea, because I have a love for like gangbangs, group scenes.
Wow, who hurt you?
Things like that. And, you know, after about 6-7 months of shooting porn, I was a bit like,
yeah,
it's all samey, you know, it's not very unique or anything like that. And I wanted to do something exciting for me because, you know, this is what I love at the end of the day.
Because my dad never loved me.
I was just like, I want to challenge myself a little bit. And I came up with the idea of maybe breaking the world record. I thought, you know, it hasn't been broken in 20 years. That would be kind of iconic.
Oh, yeah. That's something you should shoot for. Banging 1,000 dudes.
And so my team was like, whoa, slow down. You know, you got to walk before you can run kind of thing. And so that's when they decided, why not we do the 100? Like, see how you go on the 100, see how you feel, and then we'll talk about the 1,000.
I'm so glad I got a vasectomy and I'm not going to have daughters, even though I would have been a great dad.
Kind of thing. And so I did that 2 months back.
Yeah.
And then kind of more or less straight after I kind of started promoting, then I was going to do the 1,000.
Yeah.
Because it did go really well. And what was great was, you know, we can learn from the mistakes I made that day and change that.
All right. The mistake you made is actually doing it. Will Smith says he has nothing to do with Puffy. That's how you can tell he's old, is that he called him Puffy. And the clip's about to load, but we just got a few minutes left. 856-49-HOPPE. It's 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio, and you can always email me, ryanhopperadio@gmail.com, bro. That's how we always do it here on Hoppe Hour. You know what I'm saying? Or heard what I said? Just waiting for this clip to load. Do-ba-do-ba-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
But the world we're in right now, it's really hard for y'all to like discern what's real and what's true.
Yeah.
You know? And I've been seeing y'all memes and stuff. People be making memes. I see the memes.
Yeah, that means you care too much.
I said, no, some of that stuff is funny. Some of it's funny. But I haven't addressed any of this publicly, but I just want to say this very clearly. I don't have shit to do with Puffy, so y'all can stop all them memes.
Yeah, you know, he probably really wants to get ahead of it.
Stop all of that bullshit. I ain't been nowhere near no damn freak off. Listen, I do enough of my own shit. Don't be putting me in other
Yeah, I let my wife bang dudes that are 20 years old.
people's bullshit. I ain't been nowhere near that, man. I ain't did none of that stupid shit. So.
All right, there's that. 856-49-HOPPE. That's 856-49-HOPPE. We've reached that point where I'm talking crazy. But that's usually the whole show, me talking crazy. Oh, yeah. Last night was the San Francisco 49ers going to 6-8. And it was the LA Rams going to 8-6 as they won in 12-6 fashion. Oh, yeah, I love a good field goal game. Oh, yeah. All right, I see this here. Detroit Lions fans revokes, let me retry that again, I'm tired. Detroit Lions revoke fan season tickets after altercation with Matt LaFleur. You are a moron if you get into a fight with a coach. Frank the Cava OG just brought me pizza here at the Chill Room. 856-49-HOPPE. Shows the fan yelling at Matt LaFleur. It's more of a visual. Bronny James drops 30 in game on the road in G League. So maybe Bronny James does have a chance. I don't know. Also here about the 49ers, George Kittle and Charvarius Ward. He rips teammate for refusing to play. That's some selfish shit. And as that loads up, I'm going to do what every middle-aged Gen X morning show does, which is eat on air. Eating this pizza? God. This is literally what a lot of radio people do when they get free food. They're like, yeah, it's fun. Eat this on air.
Does that create dissension or disbelief or just disconnection on the sideline?
Not disbelief or disconnection like as a team. That is one person who just decided not to, play for his teammates. And I don't think that doesn't make our offense look at each other and be like, wow, man, we're falling apart. It's more of a, or like the defense, hey, we're falling apart. It's more of a one person making like Mooney said, a selfish decision. And I'm with Mooney on that. And I've never been around anybody that's ever done that. And I hope I'm never around anybody that does that again.
He's a professional. He's been playing for a long time. If he didn't want to play, he shouldn't have dressed out. He could have told him that before the game. So I feel like there was some subtle shit that he did. Definitely hurt the team because, D went down. And we needed a linebacker, And I think Flan was banged up too. So for him to do that, that's some subtle stuff to me.
Whatever. I'm going to finish this pizza and the show.
Tick-tock, clock's a joke. Almost done, feels like robbery in banks. Ryan Hoppe on the mic, dropping wisdom then streams. Syndicated sorrow, now it's time to shatter dreams. Oh, the Hoppe Hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. But the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing Hoppe like fingers without rings. DHX to FM, shoutouts hit the street. But soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Hoppe Hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Phone lines buzzing, but the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing Hoppe like fingers without rings. DHX to FM, shoutouts hit the street. But soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Hoppe Hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Oh, life's just so unfair. Like clockwork to a show, and now it's time to face the silence like a TV on snow. Ryan Hoppe held the mic with humor so divine. The void left in our hearts wider than a canyon line. Empty speaker, silent vibe coming to an end like a rollercoaster stopping round the river's bend. Hoppe's jokes and jabs, these are daily grind. Now silence louder than the thoughts we can't rewind. Oh, the Hoppe Hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. The Hoppe Hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
And like that, he's gone.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
I'll kick you in the nuts and we'll call it a day.
Hoppe Hour is now over.
Hoppe Hour is now over.
Game
broadcast day. Good night, and God bless America.